see library. Now, today, I'd like to introduce you so many beautiful design products to you, and also model is very popular in market. Now, come here and I will introduce for you. The first, I like to introduce the model is called 12HW1070. Yeah, you need to know the name, and when you inquire us, you can just ask which model's name and the specification you want to know, and you can tell us. So next, I will introduce you about this model. This model, as I told you before, is a very big power model. Now, please zoom in, and we can see its power can up to 1,600 watts. So great, and the power is big enough, right? And from this model, we can see the appearance is very popular in the market, and many customers inquire about this model. I will introduce you. Now, look this. Let me see the thickness about the magnet of the model. It can up to 14, and we can withstand the great power. Yeah, so big watts. And the paper car is painted with waterproof glue. And as we can see, yeah, here is the paper car. Yeah, zoom in. Let me see the paper car. Yeah. Okay, I will introduce you the paper car materials. So many folding rings and some special glues we brush in this model. We use this with waterproof green, and it has, okay, let me use the specification about this model. It can reach to 125 ohms, and the outer determiner of the state of products is 220 mm. So product is designed for people who need big power, but an increase in power also means an increase in amplitude and frequency, which can also cause the spider to fall off. So, yeah, as I told you before, the big power and when it works, so the spider will be fall off. However, our CTC products, we use some special craft just like this. We use this like the zoom in and some aluminum rings to stress the products, so it may protect the products and protect the paper car, and the spider will never fall off when the product is working. Now, it's so great about this model. We also have the 18-inch. Yeah, it's so big, and from the size we can know the difference. And let me guess how many power is in this model. Yeah, so mean we can work this magnet. So thickness is so huge, right? And the big power can up to 2,400 watts. And we use 4-inch voice core. This model we adopt 8 ohms. So you can choose if you wanna find a big power, and I will introduce you for this model. And this 2 model is also very popular in the market, and the market is very classical. Okay, what's more? Next, I will introduce you about this model. Yeah, this model name you can remember it called 12HP1030. Yeah, if you want an inquiry, you can tell me the model name. I will tell you the specification. Okay, let me see what is special about this model. Now, the performance of these products is similar to the 12HW1070. Yeah, just I said before, these two models, the performance is similar. And what's the difference about these two models? Yeah, as I said before, this is a big power, and the performance is also very strong enough. Okay, we can see this power can up to 1,400 watts, and we use 4-inch voice core, and this model we use 8 arms. Now we can see this basket. These two models design basket is different, and so many different. However, the performance is similar. Yeah. Next, I'd like to introduce you this paper car, and as we can see, this paper car. Yeah, the paper car is also we brush some waterproof green, so it can protect the basket. And the most different is that these two models, the power is different. This model is the power bigger than this model, more than 200, and the performance is similar. So if you need the big performance, I will introduce you. You can choose 12HW1070, and if you consider some materials or some power, and you need power some lower, and you can choose this model. This model is called 12HP1030. So if you want to inquiry, as I told you before, tell me the number, name, and our professional will tell you some details about these two models and the NF model. Next, the third product I'd like to introduce to you is this model. Yeah, we can zoom in. So different appearance between all of the models. Yeah, we can see the difference about these two models. What's the difference? First of all, we use the special and beautiful appearance among all of these models we show you in this live room. Only in these products we use a different appearance. Now we can see this model name is called 10NSM76, and the power can up to 500 watts. Yeah, and the innovative design is attracted so many customers. And this model we use Neodymium, right? The Neodymium, it will make the mid-range performance will better, and this is design. The road size is fixed, and you can't do it bigger or design it smaller. So the materials magnet size is also fixed, because we fixed the road size. So if you want to change the materials, you change the Neodymium to Ferrite. It means the mid-range will the performance will less than the Neodymium, right? And the seats we can also customize according to your requirement. Seats we use Neodymium. You can also choose. You can also change. You can change it to Ferrite. However, as we all know, if some products use Neodymium, there is no doubt that the performance, the mid-range, will better than Ferrite. But we can, according to your requirements, to produce it. You can change the materials. Yeah, our CTC also accepts the customer-sized products, so you can change. Now, this is about these two models, the different appearance, the innovative design, and the wonderful appearance. Many customers will ask all us to produce these products. So if you are interested in this model, you can tell me, and you need to remember this name. Yeah, the name is called TN-8NSM76, and this is 10-inch, so it's 10NSM76. So you can remember them and inquire us if you are interested about this model. Next, I will introduce you another product. So the next model name is 50TBW100. Yeah, come this way. It's a classical basket design. Yeah, so zoom in. Okay, we can see this basket, and this also it's called the 18TBW100, and this is 15TBW100, and this is two model is very popular in the market. Now we can see the power. We can guess how many power can it reach. The power is 1600 watts. So great. Yeah, we use 4-inch voice core and 8 ohms. The thickness of the magnet is huge, is very big, right? And the classical basket design in the market, you can see in some way also adopt this design. Yeah, this basket is very popular and classical in the market. If you don't know how to choose, you can choose this model that is so very classical model, and the power is very big. About this 18-inch products, its power can reach to 2000. So amazing. This model can reach to 2000 watts. So it's suitable for the power-oriented market. If you want the power, you can choose this model and with some classical baskets. And we also brush some waterproof green. So all of the model, most of the model we brush the waterproof green. Yeah, we can see this yellow spider is very stable, and it will never fall off in the daily work. Yeah, we can touch. If you can see this yellow spider, very stable when it was work. And we use some special craft, and we can see the basket. Next, I'd like to introduce you another model. It's called 50XX. Yeah, this model. So different about this model, as I introduced you before, with the appearance it's all arranged around the design. Yeah, around the design, and spatial appearance. However, we use some quadrature design for this model. So what is the difference, and what is the characteristics and about this model? Why we use quadrature design about this model, not like others model. Yeah, just like the round design. However, we use this design to quadrature. Any guys know why we use this model in quadrature? No, I will tell you now. First, when we have many models, just like our life room shoes. Yeah, many models. If you use the wrong appearance, wrong design, it means it's space. It's up to the space is much than this model, and we use this design. It can save many place. Yeah, if you just image, if you have many products, it will save the place. And just this advantage, no, we use this design also have another function. Yeah, and I will tell you why we use this and the design we use. And when you have many products to place, this stained grade design can save more space and it can make the product more stable. Secondly, our model also use Neodymium heat reception rings, as high temperature resistance is still a great demand in many countries. Yeah, please zoom in now. Here is called the luminous heat deception. Yeah, we can see this. Yeah, it's called luminous heat deception design. Why we design this? Why we use the luminous heat deception design? Because the power is big. So when it works, we should make sure the spider will not fall off and the basket will not be destroyed. So we protect the products because in many countries they are required to heat deception because high temperature. So we decide this model and so see again and zoom in. This is called the shiny. It's called the luminous heat deception. So great. Yeah. This design and also very stable spider, as we can see. It's a very stable spider. Also, this basket is very shiny, and we brush some waterproof green. So it's a special design and it's a big power. It's very popular in the market, and if you like the model, you can ask us TN-50XA. This model is 15 inch and this is 18 inch. You can choose the different size. Yeah, the different size you can choose. Okay, about this model, if you want to learn more details, you can tell me, or you can send me our message. You can leave your message. If there is no doubt, I will introduce you another model. Another model is called 15 HP 451. Yeah, as we can see this model, and there is also 50 HP 451. Now, like this two model is 15 inch and 18 inch. You can choose a different size. And first, we can see paper core. It's very shiny and very shiny. If you can touch, it's very smooth and some material, some special design in this paper core and the folding rings. Yeah. Okay. Come this way, please. We can see this model. This model, the watts can up to 2,400 watts. It's also a very good in this model is the watts, and we use 4.5 inch for its core and 8 ohms in this model. And the next model we use 18 inch is 4.5 inch voice core and 8 ohm. The thickness of the magnet is very huge. so great. And you can guess how many watts we can up. Yeah, you can guess how many watts this model can up to. I'm so glad to tell you that this model can up to 3,000. Yeah, it can up to 3,000 watts. So big enough, right? And this model we use, the ounce we use is 208 ounce, 208 ounce, and we use PICCAW voice coil inside and outside, with PI indicating impulse. In order to better deception, and we import raw materials, so we can see about this model. We adopt some raw materials from the abroad, just to introduce heat deception. Yeah, because the power is so big. As we all know, the power is bigger, and when it works, some risk is there will be more risk. Just like some spider fall off, some basket destroyed. However, in order to solve problem like sauce, in order to solve the problem, we do some complex craft, and we adopt some materials from abroad, which can increase heat deception. So friend, we can produce according to your needs, and you can choose, you can tell us which model you are interested in, and the size you need, the magnets you need. We also can use double magnets, and by the way, our CTC can do the customers products. So we can, according to your need, we can produce different products, just like changes the magnet design, changes baskets, changes the paper cards, materials of the TR. Yeah, all you need, we are producing for you. And look again, this Stembo spider, and we brush some materials, special materials in this basket, and very Stembo. You can hear the sound, very Stembo. Yeah. And the next, I like to introduce a small model. It's called 10-inch. Yeah, called TN-10MD. This is a small size. Yeah, according to the big power and the big size, the small size also inquired and demanded by different markets. Now, these two models, it's 10-inch and this is 12-inch. It's very popular in the market. So I'd like to introduce you about this. We use 3-inch voice coil, 8 amps, and this power is very big also. It can up to 1,000 watts. So great, it can up to 1,000 in 10-inch. It's very wonderful, and its performance we can promise is very good, and good performance and high quality. So I will introduce these two models to many customers, and when they come to our factory, do some sound test, they will like it. And if you wanna purchase this model, after you test this sound, you will also like it. The quality is very good. So I'd like to introduce you this model. This model is very classical also, and it will be widely used in carton boxes, and some car race they also adopted this model, and we use the Neodymium, and so performance can improve. And about this model, we can do some updates. After updates, we can up to 1,000 to 1,200, and we will do the update soon. From the power from 1,000 to 1,200 watts, so big enough. And here is the characteristic of this model. Yeah, many this model in the market can up to just like 500 watts, 600 watts. However, this model we use Neodymium and materials and big performance in mid-range. The power can up to 1,000, and after update we will up to 1,000 to 1,200 watts. So great, yeah. This two model is 1,200 watts. If you need big power, we can do some updates and change some materials. This is about the two model. So I'd like to introduce again TN-10MD, and this model is called TN-12MD. If you are interested, you can ask more details and leave your message. So next, I will introduce you. The model is called 51030. So I will introduce for you this model. Yeah, this model. This model we use. These are 50-inch products, and we use 4-inch inside outside GPI voice core, and it can up to 97 dB sensitive. So this model we use 8 ohms, and you can choose. When you look about this model, you may be familiar. You may think I have introduced it before. However, look at this model. They are similar. Yeah, this model and this model, they are very similar. Performance different. Why performance different? This model we adopt Ferrite. However, after update, this model we use Neodymium. Right? This power is big enough now. So zoom in, we can see the basket, the shiny paper car, and the different design with the. Okay, I'd like to introduce you this model. Now, this model, the power is big enough, and as we can see, the folding ring in this paper car. The folding ring is very shiny. Yeah, we brush some special and some materials in this folding ring. Yeah, and the paper car in this design is very beautiful. And the spider, yeah, I can touch. Yeah, I can touch. But if you can feeling about this model, the spider is very stable. Yeah, as I touched it, the spider very stable. The stable spider is improved. It makes sure that when it works with big power, it can not fall off. So the stable basket, the stable spider, to make sure the good quality and the good performance. This we use Neodymium. However, this we use Ferrite, and you can do compare. So the watts is the power is different. This power we can up to 800 watts. Yeah, 800. We can up to The max power we can up to 1006 watts. However, about this model, we can up to 1006 watts also. So different in the materials, neodymium and ferrite. Yeah. So you can choose the difference and the folding ring. The true folding ring. The design of this folding ring has two layers. Yeah, you can see. And the power is similar. And the heat dissipation is better than ferrite. The neodymium heat dissipation is very big than the materials used in ferrite. Yeah, these we use ferrite and these we use neodymium. The most difference is heat dissipation and the mid-range. The performance of mid-range in these products is better than these products which use ferrite. So you can choose. You can choose ferrite and you can choose neodymium, and the materials you can choose, the design you can choose, and you can, if someone considers the cost price, and we will introduce you some sincerely price, and you can choose this model. And if you want the performance in mid-range is better, so you can use neodymium. And the neodymium, there is no doubt that the heat dissipation will better. So you can choose. We make so many products for your choice. Yeah. And the next model is called 15HW2600. Yeah. This model, why we told you this model so amazing? It's very, very amazing and charming model in the market because the power is so big. Let me guess. The power can up to 2006 watts, and the seats we use 4.4 voice core, and the 8 amps we use inside outside G8V voice core. It can up to 96 dB sensitive, and this model we use 8 impedance, and you can choose. So from this model's appearance, we can see the magnet thickness is so huge, right? Zoom in, the magnet is the thickness of magnet is so big, right? And the basket is very popular and classical, also very classical in the market. And here is the 15-inch. Now, the biggest power is in this model. From the appearance, we can attracted by this wonderful model, and the power can up to 3000 watts. Yeah, this model called 918HW3000. Yeah, 000. Yeah. Okay, now I'd like to introduce you this model. Yeah. Yeah, from we can see this. So power and the basket. Yeah, we can see the paper car first. Yeah, we can see first paper car. It's a very beautiful design. So many. There are two folding ring and some folding design. And next, I will introduce you about this spider. And come this way, please. From this we can see here. Yeah, I'd like to introduce these two. This design, it's a wonderful design. Yeah. And as we can see, this design. What is this? I'd like to tell you that this is called, okay, what's this? And the spider has two lines. Yeah, two lines in this spider. What is the function? Why we use these to the spider? Because there are two wires on this spider. It can only one. If there is only one wire in such a large figure, and it will be fired during operation. Yeah, as I told you before, the power is very big, and it can up to 2,600 watts, and it can even up to 3,000. So big power, and when they work, maybe some safe issues, and this big power when they work, some not good quality maybe will be fired. Yeah, it's right, they will be fired. However, we use two wires as I showed you before. Yeah, look this. There are two wires in this spider, and it solves this problem. Yeah, these two wires. This is yeah, you can see here two wires. This spider is very stable, and first there are two wires in this spider. So, in order to solve the problem, we adopted two wires to protect this product, to protect our safety, and when it works, it can also keep the good performance, and the big power. It's very popular in many countries, and I believe that many people, many customers know these two models. The basket and the magnet is very famous because this design is always inquired by many customers. So I introduce to you today, and if you want to learn more details about these two models, the specifications, the RMAs, also another details about these two models, you can leave your message, and we will give you details. Now, as I introduced you so many models in our live room, and we also have new models. Every week we will introduce you some new model, some new design for you. Yeah. So today I'd like to introduce to you about these two models. Like on this way. Okay, as we can see, there are so many drivers. Some innovation and good performance, high quality drivers. There are so many drivers I want to introduce to you next time. So, welcome to our sample room, and very glad to introduce you about this model, because many customers inquired about our innovative design, high quality, and good performance products. So today I introduce a part of them to you. The products I introduced before is all very popular in the market, and there are also many another products I will introduce for you next live room. Yeah. So thank you for your watching, and we can see you in the next live room, and the next week I will share with you our latest design products. So see you. Thank you for watching.